Thanks for joining us. I'm Yolanda.
And I'm Lori.
And you're watching
The Paradox Report.
So last week, Lori told us that she had a not so great date. I'm curious to know how's your, did you have any dates this week?
No dates this week, but two new douchebags who
Nice.
immediately tried to get me to come to their homes as a
date.
time. You're straight to the point. But it's like an epidemic because I've spoken to a few young ladies and it's the same issue. One man was 55 asking one of my friends, when is she coming over? Like for a first date, I can't. So, douchebag galore, nothing special this week.
I'm sure you're going to meet plenty more guys, douchebags, non-douchebags, all types of guys. It's getting warm. They're going to start crawling out of the cracks and coming out the woodworks like the roaches come out when you turn the lights out.
Well, VH1, Lori's looking for love. Okay?
I'm sure you'll find it. But in the meantime, have fun in the dating world.
Oh, thanks.
Did you happen to catch Love and Hip Hop this week?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. I wouldn't. And I can't. So is Emily playing both sides of the fence is what I have to know.
Emily playing both sides.
Because I say yes, hands down.
I think she is, but I don't think that she realizes that.
You don't think she's being malicious?
No. That's, yeah, exactly. I don't think she's intentionally.
But she's allowing herself to be used by somebody to set up the whole
right, and
date.
she doesn't, I don't think she realizes that because the rest of the girls are kind of like hooded and
she did realize it because remember she said, well, I can't keep getting into you guys' mess because I keep getting in trouble for it.
Right.
So she was well aware of that.
Right. But the rest of the girls, as I was saying, like
they are
very aggressive.
Yeah.
And she's like very passive aggressive. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But she, I don't think she's intentionally doing that. She's just kind of like, I want to be everybody's friend. I kind of might like these girls more, but I still want to be
a little dangerous.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't know any better. And just like with Maurice, he said last week, you just can't. You gotta watch what you do, especially with people in the hood.
Especially being Fab's girl.
Yeah.
Hello.
And they have a cute baby, by the way.
Yes, a little ginger.
What was up with that dress and those heels that she
and that like sneak peek clip? I can't.
Yeah, that jean dress.
The cat dress.
I don't know what that
it
was like. Really, it was bad. I don't know, but
so wait, I have to ask you this. So is Olivia wrong for running back and telling Christy like how Maurice was disrespecting?
No,
absolutely not. Right?
Well, she says that her and that Chrissy and Jim Jones did. She calls Jim Jones her brother. Mm-hmm. That's a family. If somebody's talking, breezy about...
Well, considering the fact that they had just met, I guess, a few weeks before, I think that's what a few people are kind of like bickering about. Well, they just met each other.
That's true.
But it doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. Like, you know who you're going to rock with.
Right, exactly.
And who you're not.
And I mean, I don't think she was doing it for drama. I think she truly is more on Chrissy's side than anyone else.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if she did meet her 2 weeks ago, I think her loyalty lies with Chrissy.
Yeah,
so I don't think she... And one thing I want to say is that girls talk. I hate when people are like, oh, he said, she said this. Mm-hmm. I mean, be careful what you say. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, be able to say it in their face. Girls talk. I don't care who it is. We're friends. We're in the same circle, out of the circle. We talk. Guys, too. So don't act like you don't speak because it happens.
Maybe not as much as we do.
Right. But just be able to say what you said behind someone's back in their face. And to me, it doesn't matter. But, anyway. One thing I also wanted to add is that excuse me, they were at a bar discussing issues.
I love it.
I personally don't think that discussing any like issues,
over alcohol.
Yeah, for alcohol. I mean, they didn't get that far in, but it could have went 2, 3, 4 drinks. And you get aggressive when you're on alcohol. You know what I mean? Speaking of aggressive and alcohol.
Oh my gosh, Nicolas Cage acting a fool out in New Orleans this weekend. He allegedly was arrested for domestic violence and disturbing the peace. They're saying that he allegedly pushed his wife Alice, and that they were arguing because they couldn't
push.
Push or shove.
Let me watch my push. I don't want to get arrested.
So they were standing in front of an address of their rental apartment out there, but they weren't really sure if it was their apartment.
And that's what they were arguing.
So that's when push came to shove.
Our apartment. No, it's not our apartment. No, it is.
So
only rich people do
then
that.
He had the nerve to tell the police when they arrived, why don't you just arrest me? They said, Mr. Cage, why don't you just take your wife and go ahead? and he kept on pushing the issue, therefore they arrested him. And Dog, the bounty hunter, came to his rescue, butting him out with 11 grams.
Are they friends or something?
No, but, well, I'm not sure, but Charlie Sheen and Cage are like besties.
How ironic.
Yes, I want to see a reality show.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, they do. Yes, and I love it.
I don't know what he was drinking, Nicolas Cage, but I would really like to have a taste of that stuff. I mean, not to get aggressive, just it must be some good stuff. I'm just curious.
Yeah, right. Well, according to the GQ editor-in-chief, Jim Nelson, he had witnessed Mr. Cage allegedly being drunk, once again, Mardi Gras, back in March, and approached a blonde and a brunette at the bar. He told the brunette that she's a contender, and told the blonde, he said, you're not. So I can't. With his wife and his son had just left the building, according to Mr. GQ, Jim Nelson. So, I mean, Mr. Cage, you're getting a little sloppy, you and Charlie.
Alcohol will do that to you. Didn't we say one of the turn-offs for men is that they don't like, pissy, drunk, or sloppy drunk. You gotta be careful. You don't really realize your actions sometimes until someone points it out to you.
Exactly.
Really has to be that until you get arrested. And they're like, you're disturbing the peace. You pushed your life. You know? But anyway, speaking of alcohol, a former alcoholic. I don't know if we should call him former yet. I don't know how far along he is. But Scott Disick.
Yes, love Mr. Disick. Love his whole swag. Yes. He's swagalicious. He behaved himself at Kardashian's 32nd birthday party. It's your birthday show. It's your birthday show. It's your birthday. She is the birthday bitch this week. So we're really proud of Mr. Disick.
Happy birthday, Kourtney.
Keeping it together, finding that zen place within himself.
Yes, we hope, we hope that you can continue to
along that path.
Yes, because it's not an easy road.
For the baby Kardashian.
Yes, he's such a cutie pie Mason.
And Miss Chloe
Kourtney.
I always get them confused.
Yes, Kourtney. Happy birthday.
Yes, and you don't look a day over 22.
She's gorgeous.
My Aries
try to give that to her.
Yeah.
But speaking of gorgeous and not so gorgeous. We have a warrant out this week.
Oh my gosh.
Fashion felony.
Chloe Savini, here's the thing, but she's always a mess. She was at a Kiehl's event out in Santa Monica, and she's wearing a denim jacket with a mini dress, and that whole dirty girl, baby old hair sort of look like she hasn't washed her hair.
And she has some type of tassel
fringy, asymmetrical.
I don't even know. Is that a top or is that like
a vest?
Was it like a valance for a curtain, and she pulls it off the curtain and wraps it around?
I can't. I just feel like a piano's gonna appear out of nowhere. She's just gonna start playing it. I can't.
I don't know. But anyway, on another note, we had 3 young ladies who tried to pull off the same look.
Yes, Kristen Cavallari, Lala Vasquez, and Eva Marcel, all in Naven party dresses. But our number one stunner, hands down, is Eva Marcel.
I'm the number one stunner. Wow.
Well, blue with a pair of Louboutins. They are called Mago by Louboutin, and they're suede and leather pumps.
But she always looks nice.
She's always amazing. That platinum hair, those large earrings.
She has such a nice shape and her body,
a beautiful face.
Her structure, everything. She pulls off everything. Really, pretty much. She's sort of like a Kim Kardashian in another way, like how I said last show that the other show.
She never looks bad.
She always looks nice. She can put on anything and really make anything look good.
She can work it.
So but she looks really amazing this weekend, and kudos to you because she looks really good.
Yes, ma'am.
But
every time I step in the booth, I speak the truth. Y'all know what I'm bringing to you. I bring the truth. You motherfuckers know why.
We wanted to try something different because we had actually one of our fans who wanted to remain anonymous. She sent us a letter just asking for some advice, and we asked could we incorporate it in the show, and she said sure, why not. She just wanted to remain anonymous. So just want to share some of the letter because it was really, really long. We're not going to share all of it with you.
Okay.
But it says, hey ladies, I've become a really big fan of the Paradox Report. You ladies touch on issues that others are afraid to and tell it like it is. You seem to be very articulate, intelligent young ladies, and I want advice concerning a big issue in my life. My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years.
Okay.
We're talking about kids and marriage. However, recently I've been having some insecurity issues.
Uh-oh.
That's not normal. I mean, that's not abnormal. Some people do go through those things, He photographs for a living, and it has never been a problem up until about 3 months ago. Most of his clients are females, and he does a lot of modeling shoots. There is a young lady in particular who calls him a lot, all times of the day, and all calls and texts him all times of the day. He says he's helping her put her portfolio together, but there's been a lot of small talk along with the business talk. He assures me that it's just business, but lately he also seems to be a little withdrawn from our relationship. I'm not sure if I'm overstepping my boundaries or if I'm just insecure, or if it's my gut. If my gut is right in saying there is more than just business going on.
Okay, here's what I have.
And there's more to the letter, but like I said, we're not going to read everything.
I want to know, does he know this woman already? Because perhaps, I'll give him this much, that if he already knows this particular client, if there's a friendly relationship, then maybe they have a friendship sort of relationship prior to the work relationship. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I'm going to have to say that sounds like a cheater. All the text messages.